Jackson available for you. Just as a reminder, please announce yourself before you ask your question. And with that, we will open it up.
Hey, Lamar, this is Jameson from ESPN. I think I saw somewhere that maybe at one point Cam Newton reached out to you. Can you tell us anything about what you guys talked about? Did he give you any advice or anything like that?
He reached out to me with, like, what? I don't know. Like, what you mean?
Oh, I thought he might have. I thought I saw somewhere that he got like your number from Ozzy and he made him talk to you or something. That's what I thought he saw. He said somewhere.
Nah.
No, okay. No, I'm mistaken.
Social media. He hit me up. Social media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he hit me up on social media.
Did he say anything to you? Was there anything like that?
Not really. Just game, recognized game. You know, he the OG, Superman, for sure.
Hey, Lamar, this is Garrett Downey with Ravens Media. The offense looks so good in the second half of Sunday's game. You guys are really clicking. Do you feel like that could be a kind of a sign of things to come and a momentum booster for this group?
Oh, for sure. It was just like, first half, like the plays was called, it was not doing nothing for us. We couldn't do nothing then, and then second half, Coach drew the plays up and we just went from there and our offense was just clicking on high cylinder. It's just Coach called the plays, we going to make it work.
Do you think that Athletic, what suits you so much about up-tempo? What do you enjoy most about going up-tempo like you guys did in the second half?
The defense, it's about, formation, stuff like that, getting the best look for the defense on their side of the ball. And when stuff like that happen, when we go on, warp situations, they can't sub in and out. They can't put the guys where they need to be. So it just helps us out a lot, because all our guys know what to do on certain plays.
Hey, Lamar, I'm Ben Vaughn from the Boston Globe. I write about the Patriots usually. Just how do you feel like the offense is clicking this year? Obviously, you guys are still winning a lot of games, but the numbers seem to be down compared to last year.
We're doing pretty good. Like you said, we're winning the games, but it's not where we want to be. I feel like we should be throwing for a lot more. We got the best running backs in the league. I feel. Like the passengers need to, step it up a lot. Our guys, they always say, like, our guys making tweets and stuff like that, but those guys need the ball in their hands. We got to call the right plays for them guys to get the ball in their hands. We should be fine on offense. First week, we played the Browns. We was throwing the ball, out the back end, we throwing the ball downfield and stuff like that. And after that, it's just like we haven't been doing that.
Do you notice defense is playing you differently this year after they, got some film on you from last year?
Nah, not really. If anything, the stuff we see on film against drop back quarterbacks, they'll do something different. They might not show what they did last week. They might show something different. That's all. They change it up a little bit.
Kevin Richardson with the Baltimore Sun. You guys were down to the Colts in the first half. What was the conversation like at halftime among yourselves?
We got to score points. That's what everyone getting paid for on offense, to score points. And our defense did a great job. They scored the first points for us. We just had to do a good job, drive the ball down the field and punch it in. Second half, that's what we did.
Hey, Lamar, it's Mark Viviano from WJZ. Throughout your career here, you've done a good job of using your athleticism to avoid big hits. But what you can't control is when the other team might hit you late, as happened at Indianapolis. Have you looked at that play that they got penalized for? Your thoughts about that, and your thoughts about a guy like a teammate, Marcus Peters, who ran out there and guys out there wanting to protect you?
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that from my guys. I'm going down. It's not like I'm trying to make a miss and something like that, and he doing that. If I'm going down, I'm giving myself up. So the ref made the right call. That's how I feel.
Lamar, it's Ryan Mink from Ravens Media. You talked a little earlier about Cam Newton. How much did you watch him? And was he a player that you kind of always respected? He was a mobile quarterback who could run and beat teams with his legs, obviously in a different way that you do, but, he ran a good amount.
Man, I watched Cam since Auburn. Everyone in the country did. Everyone knew about Cam, Superman, doing his thing, and a lot of us looked up to him. He's a mobile quarterback. He do his thing. He won the Heisman, won college championship, won MVP, went to the Super Bowl, stuff like that. So, I followed him a lot. wanting to get to where he's at, and now I'm here. You know, now I got to play against him. So just can't wait to, you know, do that.
Hey, Lamar, it's Kurt from 98 Rock. I know you guys would love to blow everybody out, but is there anything beneficial about losing a tough game to Pittsburgh, coming from behind to beat the Colts, being in some of these tougher games this year instead of, you know, ripping off so many victories in a row?
I mean, sometimes, you know, it's meant to be that way. You know, like you said, we was blowing people out last year. We got to the playoffs, and you know, they caught us off guard because they was, you know, they was a physical team. We wasn't scoring points. You know, they jumped ahead on us. You know, we just couldn't find ourselves. But you know, this year, you know, we've been having games. We battling it out with teams. Certain situations happening for us. So now, when I feel like in another situation we get in the playoffs, it'll be different for us. You know, this time around.
Hey, Lamar, Pete Gilbert here. I think last year your Sunday Night Football debut was against the Patriots. What did you take away from that game? Is there anything from that one that may help you getting ready for this Sunday nighter with them?
You know, just gotta watch more film on the game from last year. Seeing what they're doing to other quarterbacks. You know, see what their defense doing to other teams. That's all.
Lamar, this is Gabby from 105.7 The Fan. The next 4 out of the 5 games are all primetime games. Is there anything different or extra preparation for that? And what's the feeling from the team for that?
Nah, see, we just do what we've been doing. You know, we don't put that in our minds like this is a primetime game. It's just another game at the end of the day. You know, because if we win that game, it probably won't even get blown up. But if we lose that game, it's gonna get blown up. You know, so we don't go into the game thinking like that. We're going there thinking we're gonna play football. We're trying to come out here with this victory. That's all.
Well, it's Cliff Brown from Ravens Media. Obviously, the offensive lines had to make a lot of changes due to the injuries. How do you think the guys have had to step in, like, you know, Fluke and McCarr are doing, and you're feeling about that unit going forward down the stretch?
My guys did great. You know, they stepped in. Big Trip, Orlando Brown hasn't been playing left tackle. You know, he's been our right tackle. He got in and did his thing. And Fluke as well. You know, we got Pat Ricard in at guard now. Stepped in for Tyree. He's been doing Pat McCarr, I'm sorry, and he's been doing great. So I feel our line's doing pretty good. We just got to keep stacking, keep getting better.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much, Lamar, for being here with us. We appreciate it. To the media, that concludes our availability.